can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be bright, 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 sunshiny day. Gonna be bright, 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 sunshiny day.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Today is another Thursday again, the 15th of September, and we are on Patsy Development Hour talking about the power of mentoring. The power of mentoring. Mentoring is such a big thing. You need somebody to really mentor you, coach you, so that you will be able to achieve your goals in life. We all need mentors, life coaches to really help us to get to where we need to be or to be the best version of ourselves. So tonight it is all about the power of mentoring. The power of mentoring. What is mentoring? Is to support and encourage people to manage their own learning in order that they may maximize their potential by developing their skills, improve their performance, and be one of the best versions of themselves. So tonight it is all about mentoring. And if you are out there and you've got young teenagers, young university graduates, please grab them so that we can all discuss. The studio number again is 0208 144 8773, and it is all about mentoring. All about mentoring tonight. All about mentoring. The power of mentoring. Mentoring is such a good thing. You know, footballers, they have coaches. These coaches tell them, do this, try and do that, and then they become fantastic football players. We can apply that into our life, get people who will coach us so that we can be the best version of ourselves. You know, it is so important that we all have mentors, good mentors to mentor our young people. It has also been researched that there is decline in brain function when you don't get mentored. So people who mentored benefit, and the mentees also benefit. You know, there is a study that shows that in John Hopkins University. There is also international mentoring, which is brilliant. You seek help and really grow. So please, if you're a student out there, you're a teenager, a mother, we all need mentors. Adults also need mentors. We all need mentors to really help us to be the best version of ourselves. You know, you need a mentor if you want to go into a business that you've never been before and somebody is doing it. You need someone to really kind of coach you for you to become the best version of yourself. It is so important that you have those mentors in place wherever you are. We need great mentors to really help us tonight. So tonight is Thursday, 15th of September. We are on Patsy Development Hour on WhatsApp Radio, and the topic today is the power of mentoring. Mentoring, as I said, is to support and encourage people to manage their own learning in order that they may maximize their potential and become the best version of themselves. We all need mentors. We all need life coaches to really coach us, to direct us. We've got potentials, but we are not going to really see it unless someone talks to us about it, coach us, and mentor us in that direction of where we need to be. And there are so many mentors out there, the ones that they take fees, the ones that are do it for free, you know. So all we need to do is somebody to help us. We've got abilities that we can really shape well to help us. There is a difference between a role model and a mentoring. Although role models lead by example, a mentor will help guide you to achieve the goals that you set up for yourself. Tonight, it is all about the power of mentoring. What mentors do you use in your daily life? Some people, like Oprah Winfrey, they have mentors that really mentor them. They've got five mentors, which really, that's why they are good at what they do. We all need mentors to really help us to achieve wherever we want to be. Mentors have the ability to lead in every situation. We need mentors to really help us to really help. The fact is that 90% of who are mentored grow up and they become mentored as they grow up, become mentors themselves. So, as a reciprocal, as you are mentored, you also mentor other people for them to achieve their goals. So, tonight is all about the power of mentors. I'm going to talk about tips and organizations that we can really use to really help us to really mentor our young children, our youngsters, even mothers who are struggling to really find their way around stuff. It is quite difficult when we haven't grown up in this country and you've just come in and you find your way with this education system. You need someone like a teacher, a headmaster, a friend who is in the education sector to really steer you towards different things. As I said, the fact is 90% of people who are mentored grow up to become mentors themselves. Isaac Newton said, is if you see further, it means you have been standing on shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton said, if you have seen further, it means you have been standing on the shoulders of giants, which means you've stood on somebody who has helped you, direct you towards your goals, and you've achieved those goals, and you can also be able to help others. You can reach anything in life if you stand on the shoulders of a giant. Hence, if you are listening to it, Party Development Hour, you have to make sure you also stand on the shoulders of giants in your life. Look for a mentor to really help you. Mentorship is by influence and also gives you ideas of how to do things. When a father becomes a mentor and a role model, the children will also be blessed. We need great mentors in over our community, both men and women, to support our children to be the best version of themselves. The world out there is difficult, and it is such that you need people to guide you through your career path, through your education, through whatever you want to do. If apprenticeship, whatever it is that you want to do, you need those mentors to really direct you to become the best version of yourself. So tonight it is all about mentorship. Mentorship tonight. Mentorship. How can you find a mentor? So you need to find someone doing what you want to do and then really create or help them to be whatever they want to be. So tonight is all about the power of mentorship. Power of mentorship. Informal mentorship, formal mentorship, magazines, bodies, churches, foundations, speakers, all these people can help you. Formal mentorship sponsors, organization. There are so many organizations out there that can help you to really get to where you really need to go. Mentorship is creative consciousness. You mold and you teach, you reach out to the mentee and you learn and you recycle the process. As I said, mentors become mentees when they are mentored also become mentors for the other. It's a recycling process, and then you really go on to also become a mentors in the future. I believe in mentorship, and all that will change the world. If you want something, dream about it and also do it. But if you want something extraordinary, definitely you need to get somebody who has done it to really support you to become the best version of yourself. If you want to learn powerful lessons about yourself, get a mentor. They will kind of really help you or become a mentor. Become a mentor. Definitely you need to be able to reach out there and really help others. And as you help others, opportunities will be open up for you so that you can become the best version of yourself. It is so important that we support the young generation. We support children who are going wayward. The knife crime and things that are happening out there, if they get role models or mentors that will steer them towards a proper future, and they will know that the future is bright, and whatever they set their heart to, they should be able to do it. So, how can you become a great mentor or also a mentee that you can listen to be able to achieve the goals that you have in mind? It is so important that you also, whoever you are listening, a mother, a child, you are able to help others to be the best version of themselves, what they really want to do. So, mentorship is all about listening and also applying the skills that the mentors are giving to the mentees to be able to move to the dreams and goals that they really want to achieve. Mentorship is so important, and we need mentors in our African society for people who have really succeeded in life. Please come out and help the young ones, direct them to the various sectors or career sectors for them to really achieve so much. The 10K Black Interns out there, as I said, September is the time that they've opened for people to fill in. Please make sure you find as many internship out there, because it's a form of mentoring as well, that you learn, you go to all these big corporate organizations and learn different things that you can do. Reach out mentoring for Black youth, really. Reach out. It's another mentoring for Black youth. So I'll give you a few tips on what it is that you really want to do, and what you can, the organizations out there that can really help you so that you can achieve the greater goals that you want to do. There are so many mentoring organizations, but if you don't know, you don't know them. So a couple of weeks ago, I did with Amma about her winning an award, Yahoo Award. It's so important that you also make sure there are mentors out there that you can look up to them. And then she shared the idea of organizations out there that are helping children or students to really be the best version of themselves. So it is so important that we really support our children for them to achieve where they want to be. You know, if you are doing like chemistry on someone you want to know, a friend of a friend who has done chemistry, which area of work that they've gone into, look at it. Work experience, internship is important for you to learn all these things, and it will open doors for you. You know, anytime you network, you learn something new. Network, get mentors, get life coaches to really take you to the next level of where you really want to be. How to be a great mentor. You need to spend a lot of time with your mentee, learn where they are going, what takes them, what are the things that they need. Be interested in the mentees and find a way to mentor them for them to be the best version of themselves. You know, through hard work and the listening, you will be able to achieve your goals. Everything is achievable when it's broken down in minute size. So please, mentors out there, mentees out there, join us tonight on 0208 144 8773, and let's talk about how we can really mentor our teenagers, our young adults, even the ones that are going to year six and they are finding things difficult, whether to stay in science, arts, GCSEs level, wherever your level is. Please join the conversation on 020 8144 8773 for us to talk about mentorship, the power of mentorship. We all need somebody who has been ahead of us to really energize us and really push us to be the best version of ourselves. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back.
Oh, I know a place.
Hello. Good evening. Tonight on Patsy Development Hour is the power of mentoring on the 15th of September. September, we are halfway, and we need mentors to help us to start thinking about the plans and goals of 2023. We're already in September, a new academic year has started, people have moved on. And what are you doing to be mentored? The power of mentoring. The act of mentoring stretches back thousand years of ancient Greece. For example, Socrates mentioned Plato, who later mentioned Aristotle. In many recent times, prominent mentor-mentee relationships include those change makers such as Mahatma Gandhi. So mentors really help people shape their life. People like Nelson Mandela, Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, these are all mentors, and there is a club called 1 Million Mentors. It is in 1 million mentors, it is their belief to invest in the next generations by helping shape the architect of a better tomorrow. For me, this month, the month of August and September has been shaping the young adults to be the best version of themselves and really talking about the Black interns, talking about Amma, who was able to get a 100 Yahoo awards, nominated for it, and then won it. So it is so much that is happening. Mentoring can open doors, inspire, support, and encourage people to realize their potential and to achieve their dreams. Mentoring can open doors, inspire, support, and encourage people to realize their potential and to achieve their dreams. Mentors can make a profound difference in the lives of their mentees and in turn strengthen our communities and economy and drive social change. It is so important that we drive social change. I am a change impact, and I want us to really make sure we change things in our society. Okay, so okay, I hear there's a bit of echo in the. Okay, so I'll take the headphones off and make sure there is no echo around it. Okay, great stuff. So tonight it is all about the power of mentoring, the power of mentoring. Mentoring brings us together, different generations from different ethnic minority. You can have anyone as a mentor as far as you aspire to be that person. So mentees out there, whoever you aspire to be that person, call the person and really start engaging, put a time in place, and then begin to really start talking about the things you admire about that person and what you want to become. Whatever that person has become, if you are interested in it, find a way so that that person can also support you. Mentoring brings us together across generation, class, and often race in a manner that forces us to acknowledge our interdependency. We interdependent on each other. Mentor, mentee, we learn from each other. And also to appreciate in each other's wisdom. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s words, that we are caught up in the network of mutual understanding. It's a single, destiny to really bring us all together. In this way, mentoring enable us to participate in the essential but unfinished drama of each other. We've all got so much potential in each other, but we need to be able to bring it out. How can we do that? By really helping each other to really achieve that. So mentoring is so important for all of us to really achieve the most important thing in our life. Mentoring brings us together across generation, class, often raised in a manner that forces us to acknowledge our, our interdependency on each other. We all, need to help each other to become the best version of ourselves. So please, if you are mentoring out there, you can call Patsy Hour on 0208 144 8773 and begin to say, I can mentor children who want to go into psychiatry, children who want to go into mechanical engineering. Please help out there for children coming out there. Just set yourself up if you're in their churches. Make sure you find people that you can really help them to mentor. Mentor can open doors, inspire, support, encourage people to realize their potential and achieve their dreams. We've all got dreams, but how do we get there? We need people to support us to be able to achieve those dreams in our life. Mentors can make a profound difference in our lives of their mentee and in turn strengthen our community, economy, and drive social change. The power of mentoring is such a powerful thing, and we all need it. The power of mentorship lies in the fact that some people out there has been through what you are going through, and they can manage to navigate the situation to overcome the challenges that you faced along the way. And it's so important that if somebody has been a parent and their kids are much older, you have a conversation and ask them, how did you really navigate through the change of teenage, the change of going to university, the change of really bringing them on board? And if they are older, how did you do it? Learn from the people who have really passed by. Why is mentoring so important? Why mentoring is important? It gains support, knowledge, impactful mentoring, provide mentees with advice, wisdom, and encourage them as well as new skills and institutional knowledge. It is so important that we support each other. We are all interdependent on each other, and we have to be there for one another to support ourselves and push us so that we can be the best version of ourselves. No matter what is going on in your life, get a mentor. Get somebody that you trust, somebody that you admire for things that you really want to do so that you can do it. It is so important. What are the types of mentoring that we have? There are traditional one-to-one mentoring. A mentee and a mentor are matched either through a program or on their own. Distance mentoring, a mentoring relationship in which two parties or group are in different locations. I've got a mentor in South Africa that we meet twice in a month to talk about my spiritual growth and help me to understand things of God and really mentor me to understand things that I really want to know. Group mentoring, a single mentoring is matched with a cohort of mentees and they work together. There is something that is also called diverse reverse mentoring, whereby in the corporate world, you've got diverse reverse mentoring, which is a dual way of learning. You go senior people in leadership and people maybe at the bottom of their career or just the beginning of their career, matching with senior leadership, and then they mentor them about the culture, diversity, inclusion of things that they can do to learn so that the company that they work in can be diverse and inclusive. So mentoring is got different types of mentoring, and we need to understand what the Bible also even says about mentorship. The Bible says in John 13:1, mentorship is also vital Christian discipleship. Jesus mentored the 12, his own who were in the world. That's John 13:1. To know him and through him to know the Father and to represent God's love in the world. So the disciples were also mentored by Jesus Christ. This is how mentorship is so important in this world. Mentors are real. The real meaning of mentorship is mentors give themselves over entirely to engaging in their chosen people's essential qualities and also give them the skills that they need, transferable skills that you can also help other people to really and mentor. There are techniques that you can use. The formal technique includes structural program that offers accountability based on the formal contract between the mentor and the mentee. You set up a time to meet once or bi-weekly or once every month to make sure you follow that kind of timing, the time you're not going to be late. You will be on time to really make sure you meet your mentor. And then you can discuss what you really want to discuss. So it is important that you have clarity, communication, and commitment. Clarity of where you want to go, commitment. If we say we are meeting bi-weekly, Tuesday at 6 o'clock, make sure you meet at that time. The commitment of being there on time, and then definitely you will be there to perform what you need to perform on the day. Mentoring is such a powerful tool, and most of it is free. Most of it is free. So please, if you don't have a mentor, begin to look for mentors. Most organizations have got mentors that will help them to really grow and become the best version of yourself. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't, if you admire something in somebody that you want to do, you definitely need to look for a mentor and then let it help you to achieve the where you really want to be. It's so important. A mentor simply someone who helps us to get unstuck, a non-judgmental person who listens with an open mind to help us steer clear of mistakes they themselves made. So that the mistakes that I've made, I don't want you to make those mistakes. So if I'm mentoring you, I will show you this is the way I did it this way, it did not work, and then I turn it this way. But if I go through the mistakes, if I can help mentor you to steer away from those mistakes and learn. So it is so important that you have somebody you trust, you've got a clarity, communication, and commitment. A mentor is simply someone who helps us to get unstuck, a non judgmental person who listens with an open mind to help us steer clear of the mistakes they themselves made and wish they had a mentor to have helped them to avoid those. A mentor also helps us accelerate our growth. It helps you to accelerate your growth. People who are probably in the buy and sell of properties and you want to do it, you don't have a clue, you look for somebody who has done it and been successful and they can gear you towards that. You make sure you find somebody who knows what they are doing and you learn from them or they mentor you. A mentor is simply someone who helps us to get unstuck, a non-judgmental person who listens with an open mind to help us steer clear of the mistakes they themselves made and wish they had a mentor to help, should have helped avoid. A mentor helps us to accelerate our growth by showing us a clearer path with fewer distractions and obstacles. There are so many distractions and obstacles out there, but if you have a mentor who can show you, go this way, go right way, that will really help you and then you will definitely go the right direction rather than make mistakes. When you climb the mountain, you are free to get to the top, but then quickly look at the next peak and resolve to reach to that summit. And mentor helps you scale those upcoming peaks. In June, I happened to be in Ghana and I'll join a group called Mental Catalyst, and they were climbing the Afajato. Even though I do my 10,000 steps a day, and I didn't have good preparation, but I said I would join in. It was a good team effort, good team spirit, brought people together and they said, no one is going to be left behind. We were mentored and coached so that we can all get to the top of the mountain. And at the top, we were all happy, excited that we have achieved our goal. That is what you need. The clarity, the commitment, and also making sure you are going to get to where you really want to get to. and be the best version of yourself. So there are so many areas in our life that we can get mentors to help us. Mentor in our career, in our children, in our marriage, in where we want to be. We need a mentor to kind of help us. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. Now that it's over, there's no more use for plans and cost me a lifetime just to gain this life we want. Streets of gold. Can you imagine somewhere where life will never know? Okay, my music seems not to be playing, but we will get on. Tonight is all about the power of mentorship, how we need each other to really interdependent of each other. A favorite mentor that I really like is Jim Rohn, and he put it: "Don't take the casual approach to life. Casualness lead to casualties. Seek out the mentors that you need that will lead you to greatness in your field. If you are not willing to learn from others, who are you learning? Who are you willing to learn from you?" So, entrepreneur Jim Rohn, who is also one of the famous personal development gurus before he passed on, says, "Don't take casual approach to life. Casualness leads to casualties. Seek out the mentors that you need that will lead you to greatness in your field. If you are not willing to learn from others, who are you willing to learn from?" So it is so important that we have mentors. We need mentors in every area of our life to really help us to propel us to be where we really need to be. Also, there are so many tech talks out there about mentorship. Listen to the tech talks about mentors are not only for the fortunate or the rich, they are for everyone. So seek one. Sometimes you may have to invest. Often they are free, but when you ask someone to be your mentor, remember that it is a two-way street of give and take. You must give them value as well as time, commitment, and also having the clarity and communication flowing. It is important that you do that. It is so important that we have that mentorship relationship, and is built on truth, clarity, and also what you really need to be able to get to be where you need to get to. So it is so important that you get on with a mentor, and in the corporate world, most people have got mentors that will mentor them to get to where they need to get to. Yep. Okay. So tonight is all about the power of mentorship. The power of mentorship. Who do you talk to? Is a rarely a regular basis of talking, a bi-weekly, monthly. There are also mentors. There are countless other way of being. Now we've got Teams, we've got Zoom, we've got other areas that we can really have a mentor going. The value of mentor is so important. It is so important. So make sure you have a mentor. Whatever you are doing, you need a mentor to really help you to get to where you need to get to. And some are free, some you have to pay for it. Look at what really benefits you and then just go for it. Just go for what you need to get to there. You know. So mentoring is beyond coaching. You can do strong mentoring. Relationship is open and honest with both the mentee and the mentor, prepared to be vulnerable. Vulnerability when it comes to mentoring, you have to be vulnerable and share your passion, what you really want to be. You know, the man is either influence um, also help to influence other people. If you are a mentor, mentoring the other young generation, your children, make sure you get them. Helping people is something most of us love to do, and we will continue to devote time in mentoring. For me, it is so important that I mentor people, and I will get into that space to really help others to achieve whatever they want to do. Mentoring is a relationship based, and it's like most things involves, as I said, communication, clarity, and commitment. It is also has a wide variety of definitions and descriptions. One of the best description is mentor support network. So you can use that. Mentoring is sharing knowledge, skills, life experience to guide another towards reaching their full potential. It's a journey, shared discovery. Where I have been, if you haven't been there and you are a young adult coming and you want to find out how did this happen, how did this happen, it's a life. It doesn't mean my way is the best way, but you can learn from it and you don't make the mistakes or the obstacles that I face. Steer towards a good one, and then you'll be able to be okay. It is so important that we all have mentors in our life that we trust, and we can follow them. The benefits of mentoring, whether you are part of a formal or informal mentoring relationship, there are a number of benefits. And as I said earlier on, people who mentor are always, their brain works much better than people who do not mentor. And that's the research that I did. The benefits of mentoring is, whether you are part of a formal or informal mentoring relationship, there are a number of benefits to being a mentor or a mentee. For all the mentors spoke of their desire to help people, to give back to society, and also help others. Patsy Development Hour, it's all about helping the younger adults, the ladies out there, the adults, the men and women out there who want to develop and really personally develop their life and be the best version of themselves. That's why every Thursday, even if I'm tired, I'll drag myself to come to WhatsApp Studio to be there for you guys. So it is so important that for all the mentors that we meet, we spoke the desire to help, to give back, and to help others learn from what they've learned. Learn from what they've learned. People might be struggling with one thing or the other. In the past, they've learned, and they can easily mentor you for you to become the best version of yourself. Being a mentor has allowed me to help people because I do mentor students at ASU University, and I've been mentoring second year students for the past 3 years as well. It helped me to understand the struggles students are facing and how we can gear towards them the career avenue that they want to do. It is so important that we help others and then we shape them into the better way or perspective or lessons that we've learned, and we become successful out of it, help them to really see the things that they need. Mentorship can be a two-way street as well as sharing their advice. Mentors also gain from the relationship, and also it's a pleasure for mentoring a number of early career people. No matter where you are, you will be able to mentor and shape you to where you really want to do. It's a time of reflecting of what you've learned and how you can shape yourself to be the best version of yourself. The successful mentoring relationship, both parties must be fully committed. Both parties must be fully committed. A strong mentoring relationship is open and honest, with both the mentee and the mentor prepared to be vulnerable. So it is so important not being judged, but being there to be able to work. Be prepared and to do the work. You're given a homework, do the homework before the time is up. Knowing why you are doing it is being able to articulate and allow your mentor to give you the key areas that you need to develop yourself. So it is so important that you somebody that you are committed to, somebody that you trust, somebody that can give you the clarity that you need, so that you will be able to do the work and also enjoy the relationship. All the mentors for relationship work better, they must drive it and set up a meeting. The mentee must drive it. You set up the meeting and able to clear on their purpose. You know what you want, so you shape the meetings to the way that you want and really push yourself. Be aware of the challenges. There could be challenges in the relationship of like all relationship, the mentor-mentee relationship takes work. As a mentor, it can be challenged not to jump straight in with a solution, but you help for the person to bring it out. It's like coaching. You need to be able to get to where you want to get to by asking the right questions. So, how do you ask those questions to be able to get to that? So, tonight, if you are out there thinking about career change, thinking about mentoring, go to LinkedIn, find people who have done what you've done before, send them a message and see how they respond to be able to kind of really help you to achieve the goals and dreams that you can do. You need, it's important that you set boundaries as well to what you talk about, and whatever you talk about, you make sure it stays in the room. And if you're not comfortable to talk about it, do not, bring the topic up. So the conversations might be difficult. So if it is difficult, you can choose not to talk about it. But you want proper production out of what you are doing. So all the mentors' best way to approach mentor is simply to ask, what are you comfortable with? What do you want to talk about? How do you want to represent yourself today? And it's so important that you do that. It is important that you really bring that connectivity and you are able to be vulnerable and share the way you want to share, and become the best version of yourself as you go through that mentor mentee relationship. You know, it is so important that we all become the greatness that is in us. Great mentors have a plan and courage and know how to connect with the mentee. So it is so important that you have that connection, the commitment, and the clarity of what you want to achieve after the mentor mentee relationship. So it is great that you have great mentors. Some mentors that I want to share is you reach out to mentoring for Black youth. Google some of the Black youth mentorship. There's a mentorship called The Generation. There's a mentorship called Amos. There are so many mentoring. Just Google Black Mentorship in London. There will be a lot that will come back. There is the Jared Foundation. There is the Shadow to Shine. There is Amos Bursary, Generating Genius, Southside Young Leaders Academy. So these are all mentoring organizations and they are all free. People are spending their time to help young adults to become the best version of themselves. So please reach out mentoring for Black youth, Shadow to Shine. Find out more about all these organizations. Shadow to Shine, you can go back to Facebook and listen to some of these names and then see what they can do for your children. Shadow to Shine. I like Shadow to Shine. And these are some of the company, the Jarrett Foundation, Fathers to Fathers. And there are so many organizations out there that can help you. So definitely look for this. Shadow to Shine is a community interested company, provides mentoring and work experience to disadvantaged children or youth in London. It's empowering the next generation. The next generation to step out of the shadows and shine. That's what they do. Shadow to Shine offers the employability and entrepreneurial training courses, mentoring work experience, and various other opportunities to empower young people from underrepresented backgrounds to realize their full potential. So it is after completing their intensive training courses, they connect young people to incredible network of mentors who are leaders in their field, giving them a taste of working in the industry that you really want to go and being aspire to design their future of the career path. While our focus on upscaling young people, the learning doesn't stop there. They also continue working with businesses to change mindset and eliminate bias in recruitment process in the workplace. So this is really important. Their mission statement, the vision for all young people, regardless of where they come from, to have opportunity to shine. So that's why I like about Shadows to Shine. So the mission statement, it says, we work with young people from underdeserved communities to equip them with work-based and entrepreneurial skills, opportunities, and mentorship, empowering them to realize their aspiration and reach their full potential. So these are some of the services that they do. They've got employment program, entrepreneurial program, mentoring opportunities, and then opportunities. They know that your network is your network. Your net worth is your network. Join the mentoring program to be a match of a professional in an industry you are trying to break through. So people out there who are looking for jobs, who are doing, don't just go blindly for recruitment. Look for Shadow to Shine. It's an organization that they help ethnic minorities for them to become young, the best version of themselves. For all young people, regardless of where they come from, to have an opportunity to shine. So that is so important. Shadow to Shine, the Jared Foundation, Fathers to Fathers, Amos Bursary as well. They do a lot of mentoring as well for Amos Bursary. I happened to join when my boys were young. You know, they do a lot of things. So definitely make sure you look into any of this black mentoring group. They're promoting excellency and shaping future. That's what the emos, it says, ensuring Britain's talented young people of African and Caribbean heritage have the opportunity to excel in education and beyond. They help them to excel, student mentors, business partners, and they're really there to help you with financial support, mentors, great mentors to really shape you to be where you want to be. The Amos Bursaries launches Amos Connect, a new professional communication platform. It really helps youngsters to become the best version of themselves. So definitely Amos Bursary, Fathers to Fathers are um, young boys who do not have fathers around, and they are able to shape young men to become what they want to become. So my favorite one is the shadow to shine. Really want to shine to be the best version of yourself. Tonight is all about um, mentoring, the power of mentoring. Where are you? What do you want to achieve? You need a mentor to really help you to become the best version of yourself. The fact is 90% of people who are mentored grow up to become mentors themselves. So what you get, you give it back to society. And as I said, Isaac Newton said, if you see further, it means you've been standing on the shoulders of giants. So why don't you allow other people to stand on your shoulder as well? And that is why I'm doing. Other people help me to get to where I've got to, and I also help others to get to where they need to get to. You know, we need role models, we need mentors to be able to lead in different aspects of our life, and we need to really have informal, formal mentors that can help us. And I've given you a few companies that they do mentoring for free that you can reach out them. And as I said, your net worth is your network. So the people you have around you can really help you, energize you to become the best version of yourself. So the most important thing is get some of the names, reach out mentoring for Black Youth, Shadows to Shine, the Jared Foundation, Fathers to Fathers, Amos Bursary, Generating Genius is another good one that they help GCSEs to support you to achieve great levels. Generating Genius is another one. Academically, mentors, they will bring teachers to help you. They give you the homework and support you to be the best version of yourself. My time is far up. Tonight has been awesome. The power of mentoring. I need a mentor. I've got a mentor. So you need a mentor out there to really help you, to shape you, to be the best version of yourself. We need to promote excellence and shape the future for our children to be the best version of themselves. We don't want knife crimes killing our black boys. We want great men, great adults, great boys out there to really help us to become the best version of ourselves. So tonight has been the power of mentoring. Look for a mentor if you don't have one and build on it. So have a very good night, and hopefully next week, Monday is a bank holiday, is the Queen. We are giving the Queen a befitting burial. We will see what happens. And just have a blessed evening. Thank you.